Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Born Punk. And things got a bit tense in the last episode, to say the least. But the good news is everyone's alive, no one's been killed except for that guard that we shot in the face. But now Eeve is here, and we have to try and find where the signal is that I guess is going to lead us to Grandmaster Flashdrive. So let's see here. I'm trying to remember where exactly he was based at. Ooh. You can actually hear it.
That's it. That's the signal.
There we go.
It's relatively close to the Ragnaroks, too.
Extreme close-up.
It's in the sewers. Of course, it's in the sewers. With my luck, I'll find Hussar's bloated corpse there, too. To the sewers, Eeve. Greatness awaits.
Let's see, Eeve. Depressingly Cyberpunk achievement unlocked.
Alright. Signal's coming from somewhere down here. Cute little Andro.
I'm clean. I will bomb you.
Right.
Why do I find him even more adorable now?
The...
Oh God.
Let me guess.
What was that under the light?
Yep, signal's behind that behemoth.
What's in the box?
Box? Come on, Eeve, there's more pressing matters. My plan to investigate Mariposa's signal doesn't involve any boxes. A tiny, feisty android. Hey, wanna help me out getting past that bot back there?
No.
I could just throw you at it, you know.
I'm out of here.
Well then.
There he goes. I like how you have Bender from Futurama right there. I didn't mention that before. Hey, Voss.
Must be the dwelling of that Andro in the hole. That's clearly a LeChuck doll. A Monkey Island 2 1991. Wow. That thing must be worth a fortune.
Awesome. I didn't get the reference.
Perhaps when this is over, that doll's worth at least a few thousand. That bot looks like some sort of street dog, but in the sewers. And for androids.
Meat bags are not allowed.
Hey! What's that giant andro doing over there? Flash? That apartment belongs to someone? Aren't you bothered?
Not in the slightest.
Why not?
Probably just needs Flash. Everybody does.
Huh. Okay. Nice talk, handsome. An Android Union propaganda poster. I'm all for Andro rights. Really, don't have the time for union recruitment right now. That Andro looks like the giant bot is scaring the chrome out of him. Hey there, that big chunk of metal here seems to leave you alone. Any idea why?
Stay away. I bribed him to get on his good side, but I don't need any more of his attention.
You said you got on his good side. What did you do?
Well, this is a bit embarrassing, but I gave him my favorite holovid, an ancient flick called Easy Rider. I was mannequin. I just threw something valuable at him. Don't judge me.
And that was all? Really?
I think so. That brute either really likes classic cinema, or he enjoys the vroom vroom noises. If I would have to guess.
The latter.
The latter.
Thanks.
You're welcome. But leave me alone now, please.
Do we have anything that makes vroom vroom noises? We got our motorbike. Okay, we got a lot of gear. Oh.
I don't want to get too close to that bot.
Do we not?
That's a Clan Clash bot. He should be bashing things in the stadium. Not down here. Evie, you've dealt with obscure andros a million times before. It'll be fine. Hey there, big guy.
Get lost, wet sack.
Oi, I just want to
Oi.
talk.
Make it quick then. That door won't smash itself. Maybe I'll just smash you instead.
Whoa, gorgeous. It won't take long. I promise. Who are you?
Your worst nightmare.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
This is going well.
I need to go through that door.
Tough luck. I was here first.
Okay.
Carry on. I'll come back later.
Can hardly wait.
So what should we do here? Oh,
Ugh, disgusting. Oh, no wonder only andros live down here.
okay. We have the laser pointer.
The keys to my bike. Yes, they're mechanical. I don't want Corporal to remote stop my ride.
Cigarette carton? Maybe he'll like some cigarettes. I doubt it, but
No.
okay.
If this works, Mariposa better compensate me for this. Dreck. Hey! Big guy! I have something for you.
You like vroom vroom?
And what would that be?
What do you think about owning an almost new performance bike?
I like the idea.
Will you let me have a try with the door if I give you one?
Probably.
What a coincidence. I have the keys for one right here. No, come on. Let me through.
No. Looks like I'm really bad at probabilities. But I like ya. So I won't smash your face in if I see you in the streets.
You damn
What was that?
Nothing. Just when I thought the day couldn't get any better.
Wow, he stole our keys. Can we just shoot him?
If this was a human, sure, but andros, without knowing where his vitals are, I could just make him really angry.
Okay. How about our hack tool?
I don't think it's just gonna let me hack its innards just like that. No way. That monster just slapped me back into the Stone Age.
Well, I guess we can try the tough guy routine.
Hey there, big guy, it's me, the generous lady.
Ah, you again. What is it?
I just want to have a word with you.
Make it quick then. That door won't smash itself.
I'll make it just as quick as that new bike of yours is speedy. You'll let me through, or you'll regret it. I've cut down bigger pieces of metal scrap than you.
Are you serious, wet sack?
Deadly.
Smashing time.
Uh-oh.
Evie, you brought great danger to yourself. You need to eliminate this threat, or you may perish. I can't afford to lose you. Be careful.
Holy Drek in meat space too now? I'm a bit busy over here.
Yes, you're busy dying.
Okay, this is escalated quickly.
Now that I have you right where I wanted you.
Tough words for a piece of talking sewer shop, mate.
Try to hack Android, shred Android. Haha, you fell into my cunning trap. Shoot Android in the head?
You messed with the wrong wet sack.
Oh, whoa!
That worked.
That was awesome! Told you, you damn trash compactor! In your face! Just like the good old days.
Where's my keys?
There's no need for that anymore.
I want my...
An android hunting trophy? That goes against my beliefs, but it was really annoying. Alright then.
I'm not gonna get my keys back.
Hey, I took care of that crazed andro for you.
Great! Instead of a bully bot, now I'm dealing with a murder human!
Oh, get lost.
Okay, well...
Time for some good old lockpicking skills. Seriously. Seriously.
Yeah.
It was unlocked the whole time? That P for Brains andro didn't even try using the handle. Anyway, onwards.
Probably best that we went ahead and took him out.
Well, that's a sight and a half. Guess I found my signal. Hello, Fluffball. Have no fear. I'll get you out of here, too.
Okay.
A passed-out android in silly clothes? This would be a noteworthy discovery on a normal day. Gotta say, he's kinda good looking. Signal was definitely him.
Hey, kitty.
What a cute and cybernetically enhanced cat. Probably belongs to the android. I don't want to startle it. The android can calm it down once I rebooted him.
Good call.
Let's see what's wrong with Sleeping Beauty. He was fried real good. I could probably provide him with some starter juice from my internal system. If his power cell isn't burnt out completely, that is. May need a new one. If neither are enough, you'll need a more substantial jumpstart.
We just got his power cell filled, though. Oh, wait a minute. Is there power in the android head?
The skull of the Claim Clash android that gave me so much trouble.
Well, here.
Do you still have enough juice for me to jumpstart you? No chance. He's completely drained. He needs a new battery. My hand tool won't help here any further.
Okay, well, we gotta think about how we were able to do that before. Can we go into the locker?
I'm not here to loot. I'm not here to loot. I'm too old for this, Drek. Investigating the prog on the screen would take too long. I just want to get out of here as quickly as possible. Nice old tech. Definitely surveillance-free. That Andro has taste. I'll keep this in mind if I need to connect the Andro to a juice source. Plugging him in now won't help. He needs a new energy cell.
Okay.
This doesn't strike me as something I should do.
I feel like the energy cell is like inside the head.
You know me well, Brain. But I'll resist this time. Investigate. Would love to dig into that thing. No time, though. Let's see what's wrong with Sleeping Beauty. He was fried. If his
Okay.
power cell, if neither are enough, you'll need a more...
So... what would we need to do here?
You know me well, Brain. I thought this was a laser welder, but it's actually a laser pointer. The skull of the Clint.
Yeah, it's not giving me the option though, boss, is the thing.
If I could hack that, that'd be amazing. But I can't. I'd rather not. No.
Okay, servers.
Not in the mood to explore the depths of these sewers.
Laser pointer the kitty? Okay.
Ugh, I need to think harder about this.
Okay, we can't jump start him.
Tech isn't far enough to hack. I don't see the gain of hack.
Oh, whoops.
There's no port to hack into that. There's no port. If I could hack that, that'd be amazing.
Cigarette carton.
A can of Ep.7.
Okay. Maybe there's something over here that we can grab. Need to go outside the door. Yes. There we go.
We could have come to a peaceful solution. I'm sure of it. Always hurts scrapping an Andro.
Look, the peacefulness went away when you took my keys.
There's no need for that. There's no need for that anymore. You don't have a Type H Andro power cell on you, do you?
Ooh. Okay.
You want a fine carton of vintage cigarettes?
Nova, thank you very much for that sub, man. 30 months. Holy crap, dude. The big 3-0. Life Day. Renew. I appreciate you. Welcome. Remember, guys, all bit subs and ad revenue here on the Twitch channel go to help out the Children's Hospital. So thank you for supporting the channel and supporting the kids.
This t-shirt here was almost never worn.
That's why who's next?
There's this towel. Never go out without one, they say.
Pass.
This laser welder here makes
Welder.
cats go crazy.
Business virtuals. Deal.
Great.
Oh, cool.
All yours.
Here you go.
Good doing business with you.
Take care.
That's nice. That was wholesome. Okay, we got the Android battery.
The power cell should lay the groundwork to get him going again. Installation complete. Little buddy's one step closer to life.
Oh, that's going to be interesting when they start interacting. Okay,
I'll keep this in mind if...
so let's go ahead and... now we
With the
can...
new cell in place, I should be able to light up his starter motor.
there we go.
That did the trick. Cloop would be proud. All that's left now is to get a more intense energy stream into him, just for a few seconds until his new battery can take over. A standard I/O cable or something similar.
We can grab something from the mainframe.
Would love to dig into that thing. No time now. The skull of the... An interesting idea.
Oh, there we go. Apparently we had one.
That didn't work. Too much power drain on the system?
Let's try that now. Maybe the boombox was causing problems?
That didn't work. Too much power drain on the system? If I guessed right, there should be enough power for the jumpstart now. Those VR progs are taxing.
Real life solutions. Kind of terrified that Windows is still being used in the future, though.
Yes! Looks like he's booting.
Gosh, what unholy thing happened here? Who are you, madam?
You alright?
I don't know, madam. It is as if I was living a nightmare, yet at the same time, am whole again.
You're awfully well spoken for an andro wearing a silly costume.
Why, thank you. I do not know how I got into these clothes. Perhaps I was kidnapped and forced to wear them?
Who knows? You're coming with me. I'll explain everything on the way.
Very well, madam. Very well. After you.
What about the kitty? Right?
Apollo, please, madam. Can he come too?
Almost forgot about your cat. Come on, little one. Come on.
Yeah. 2 days later. So, are we the personality?
I told you twice already. If you execute my plan to the letter, all three of you will be free to go. Your plan is loco. Without my Mitsatomo resources, it's little more than planned suicide. We can't afford to make your subordinates even more suspicious of you than they already are. promise me. Promise me that the lab we're infiltrating has the tech to get you out of us. Promise me that none of us will have to suffer you anymore. We'll be sacrificing human lives for you, after all. For the last time. My mission is for the good of your species. And yes, the lab will be able to extract us, and you will be free. Okay. I'll tell the others that we finalized our strategy.
Story is just starting to kick up here.
Everyone's here? Good. Let's give our passengers a moment. Then we'll go over our course of action. Instance 2, State of Host.
Host is amicable, compliant, and unaware of the grand scenario. I'm looking forward to this meld.
Understood. Instance 3, State of Host.
Host is troubled and volatile. She is taking too many risks, but unaware of the grand scenario. Melding with her is a necessity to guarantee our success.
As to my own host, her resources have already proven vital. While stubborn, she is supportive enough to not pose a threat. She believes the meld will be a separation. Status update complete. Reapplying host control.
None of that sounded good. Okay,
How are you holding up, Miss Rena's daughter?
Can't say I'm overjoyed working with you, but I'm looking forward to having my brain back. I'm cool.
How you doing, Recurrent?
Have you recovered from the takeover, android?
Yes, indeed. My guest and I have already had multiple fruitful conversations. Plato, Nietzsche, Sophistry Bot 43. You mysterious entities have a splendid taste in philosophy. I almost dread being separated from the microphone again.
But you will be separated again. Don't get too used to its presence.
I do understand. Worry not.
So I wonder if Flashdrive burnt out when everything kind of went bad, or if we'll see him again.
Have the bar repairs been satisfactory, Mr. Sokolov?
Not gonna lie, I didn't think I'd have Mitsutomo pay my maintenance bills one day. Still looking forward to never seeing your face again.
I can promise you won't. I'm just as eager to get away from this place as you are to get rid of me. Do you expect interference from Agnieszka?
Hassa? No way. She's clever enough to stay the hell away from the rocks with that Mitsutomo hovercraft out front.
My daughter knows better than to risk her neck to take down some corpo scum.
As long as we're alive, that is.
As long as we're alive.
You know very well by now that our success depends on all of our survival. No need for underhanded threats.
No chance of success either. My team is quite prepared.
Already took one of your goons down. Remember?
Enough, both of you.
Yeah, I probably don't need to bring that up.
There's an awful lot of cats in here.
There's no such thing as too many cats.
I adore felines as well. My, we do have a lot in common, don't we?
We do, sweet cheeks.
Eeve.
He's a good-looking Androzol.
Wow.
Listen up. Here's the plan. As discussed, our goal is to get separated from the entities that have latched onto us.
Hell yeah.
Indubitably.
Our wish coincides with what they call their mission. They want to be delivered to and uploaded into a Black Ops Eurograv laboratory. Initial research indicates that the lab is specializing in neural networks and human AI interfaces for Eurograv's Space Exploration Division. We need to infiltrate the lab, gain access to the neural network department, and finally upload our uninvited guests.
This sounds incredibly dangerous. I am aghast.
Don't worry, handsome. I've been doing this trek half my life.
And blew up your hand in the process.
Well, yeah.
Please cease the chitter-chatter.
Okay. Lots of exposition about to happen here.
So, how do we get access to the Eurograv lab? Good question.
I didn't... Oh, please excuse me. Carry on.
Thank you. Since I don't want to risk Miss Rena's daughter's life in another hack, And since her skills are dubious at best, we're going to go down the interpersonal route. Mitsutomo Intelligence suggests that a high-ranking Eurograv executive working at our target lab is having an all-day pig fest at the Glassuset.
An executive is having a what? At the what?
Pigfest. It's the latest megacorp trend. You book yourself into the most expensive restaurant in town and eat junk all day. Every now and then you pop a hunger pill, and the food keeps on coming. Some sort of sick show-off thing.
Indeed. To elaborate further, the Glassuset is Bornholm's top locality right now. We'll go in, gain access to the restaurant, and, well, we'll convince her to part with her access codes for the neural network lab one way or another. Whilst I won't be able to book a table using my name to avoid media and MIT attention, I will be leading this part of the operation myself. Everything clear?
Clear as...
I am concerned about the potential illegality of our future actions, but I do understand, Miss CEO.
Very good. Of course, Eurograv won't just let us waltz into their secret lab. We'll need a diversion. Android, intel indicates that you recently had dealings with the terror organization Free Finland?
I did.
Yes, you did.
That is most distressing. Ah, yes, there it is. I located the associated memory file. Poultry was involved.
You will use your Free Finland rapport to convince them to carry out a raid against Eurograv.
And how would I achieve that?
We will improvise when we arrive at their cell HQ. We know where they're located.
You do?
Of course. Letting them plot their useless little stunts is more effective than wiping them out, allowing unknown groups to fill the vacuum.
We
Smart.
will also bring in a second distraction, the New Norse Church. I assume you're familiar with them, Mr. Sokolov?
Ha, you betcha. They used to own this bar. Called it a church back then. Before I threw them out.
I'd say the conglomerate declaring them to be outlaws helped a little as well. Miss Rena's daughter, you will convince them to attack the lab along with Free Finland. Two rogue organizations attacking them at once should send Eurograv's security into disarray.
Why me?
The New Norse are pretending to be harbingers of a new age, but in reality they are nothing but pretentious Havenites in fancy robes. They will deem you trustworthy.
And where the hell would we find them?
They operate from an outdated stealth blimp above Baltic waters.
And you leave them alone for the same reason as Free Finland?
Correct.
It's kind of crazy when you think about that. So many organizations, probably even in today's society, that are left alone just because they're known evils.
My entity is advised that we will need to drain the lab of energy to maximize our chances of a successful infiltration. Since all conglomerate corporations on the island operate their own subgrid, we will need skilled energy drainers. Joey has located an android gang calling themselves the Chaos Circuits, who should possess enough megawatt reserves for our purpose.
Am I right in assuming that I am the most suited individual to take over operational duties on this one?
Yes.
Cool. So everyone has their role. Get access to the lab, cause a distraction while you're getting into the lab, and then doing the thing.
Our hovercraft is prepared for takeoff, as soon as everyone's ready.
I'll be with you soon.
Time for a drink.
That's Apollo, Flash's cat. He's cybered up with top-notch chrome. No idea where he could have gotten that stuff from. You like it here?
It's acceptable. Admittedly, the food sources around here are more appetizing than down in the sewers.
That bad, huh?
Sometimes I was happy when the fish only had 3 eyes.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Blinky.
Are you getting along with Foxina?
She is a lovely cat. Say, Eeve, if you don't mind.
Why do I have the sudden feeling I'm going to regret my life any second now?
I would just like to ask you if you had anything against me courting her. She is quite wonderful.
And here comes the regret. I mean, sure, if she likes you, who am I to stand in her way?
Thank you.
Did I really just discuss my cat's love life with a cybernetic Tom?
That you did.
It was a rhetorical question.
Hey, he'll be throwing the barbs out this evening.
Did Foxina say anything about me?
She isn't very verbose, but I'm sure it'll make you happy to know that she thinks highly of you. She is worried that you drink too much, though, and that you moved her litter box by 5 centimeters.
If that's her biggest gripe with me, I'm happy.
Well...
What?
She would prefer it if you stopped having intercourse whilst she is in the room.
Oh, damn. Okay, different topic. Gotta go.
See you, Evie.
Kitty.
Hey, Foxina. I agree. You're the best girl.
Getting a drink from the fridge.
Breck's too deep to start drinking again.
Oh, never mind. Should we go to the bathroom before we do? Is there anything else?
Another pair of gloves can't hurt.
Oh.
Nah. Nah. There's only frozen fish.
Basically our last chance to walk around this area. Can we go upstairs? Oh, yes we can.
Door. Voice recognition. Owner. I don't want to mess with the windows right now.
Okay.
I'm sure I've eaten from this bowl.
I don't think there's anything specific here that needs to be done. Excuse me. Close door.
Door. Voice recognition. Owner. I'd better leave Hussar Shack alone. I can't just run away from everything. Again.
Alright. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and have a chat with Harold here.
Hey, Klump. A word?
If we must.
How are you holding up? You good?
Apart from the whole my daughter was infected by a weird life form and is working with an Andro and Mitsutomo thing, and that Mitsutomo trashed my bar and reputation thing, yeah, apart from that, things are going pretty well.
Did Hussar contact you? You know where she is?
She's fine. She didn't tell me where she is because MIT are probably listening in, but she's safe. At least one of us was clever enough to get the hell out of here when shit went down.
Don't you like being back in action just a little bit?
Can't say I do. My blazing days are over. And after this, hell, I may just retire completely.
You can't just... No, sorry. Of course you can.
Damn right.
What do you think of Flash?
Despite his appearance, he seems well-spoken for an Andro. I guess you fancy him quite a bit more than I do, though.
Klump!
Am I right or what?
Well, yeah, but still, just... don't... What do you think of Mariposa?
Corporate scum. We have to play nice until this disaster is over, but afterwards, let's just say if she wasn't the damn CEO of a multinational, she'd have a bullet through her head already.
I get it, Klump, but Don't let her hear that.
Or what?
Too late.
She'll kidnap me and threatens to feed me to the fish.
Good point. I just wanted to say that I love you. Sorry for all the trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Talk later, Klump.
Later, Evie.
Nah, keeping the news on may become important.
All right. I think we're good.
Hey, Flash.
Yes, Evie?
A quick word? Mariposa and you mentioned that you didn't always speak like this.
Yes, in fact, just mere seconds before you found me. I was still communicating in a very uncivilized manner.
Can you show me?
I would rather not.
Come on. Just one sentence.
I truly, honestly do not wish to speak like that ever again. Whatever I may think of our brain guests, at least they freed me from this ghastly malfunction.
Boo.
Come on. Just one time.
You won't stop pestering me until you hear it, will you?
No siree.
Fine, fine.
Yo, homie, it's me, the G, the M, the F, Grandmaster Flashdrive's here, baby.
Are you happy now? This was most distressing.
Oh no, it was beautiful. I love to hang out with that part of you.
Never, Evie, never.
How's your brain bug treating you?
Despite the unfortunate circumstances during which this meld happened, I cannot really complain. My synapses are working at peak efficiency, and I appear to be under full control of my motor functions. I have experienced far worse.
Sounds almost like you're happy with the way things are.
It may sound a tiny bit like Stockholm Syndrome, but yes, I would call myself happy at this very moment.
Huh. Interesting, chummer. Interesting.
Yay, chummer.
What do you think about Mariposa?
She is cold. I expect nothing else from a conglomerate executive like her. Although, I also sense a spark in her. A spark not quite fitting her corporate masquerade.
What kind of spark are you talking about?
I am not quite sure, but I don't think that the coldness encompasses her whole being.
Got ya. I think. Looking forward to working with me?
You saved my life. I am forever grateful and expectant of our future time together.
I won't ever get a simple yes out of you, will I?
Verbosity is the gentleman's way of expressing himself clearly.
Yep. Apollo's an interesting cat.
Why, thank you. He's been my trusted companion for a long time.
I didn't know we had the tech to make cats talk already. Thought that stuff was decades away.
Oh, I thought all cats talked. And they just didn't appreciate my company.
Nah, there's some high-tech wires in that fluff ball of yours.
Is there? I will have to ask Apollo if he knows just how very special he is then.
Aw, that's wholesome.
Let's talk later.
Yes, let's.
Oh, wait a minute. We also have a, we've got some lore on Apollo. Even completely ignoring his highly sophisticated cybernetics, Apollo is quite the unique feline. Having grown up alone on the harsh, neon-lit streets of Bornholm, Apollo was forced to develop the skills necessary to keep himself warm and fed. He grew to become both a proficient scavenger and savvy traverser of the cityscape. Being able to climb just about anything the city could throw at him, no obstacle can prevent the nimble cat from securing a meal or a safe place to rest. I believe that's probably going to become useful. In all of his travels, Apollo has witnessed virtually every angle of life in the city, from the swanky lifestyle of its corporate class to the subterranean activities of its mechanical denizens. It's safe to say that Apollo might well know more about Bornholm than any of its bipedal residents. One fateful rainy night while navigating through Bornholm's extensive underground tunnel network, Apollo stumbled across a mixtape perched perilously above a rapidly flowing stream of sewage water. Through the window, Apollo watched as a completely hapless Flash frantically scoured his dwellings in search of said tape, whilst uttering several profanities too explicit for this article. Quickly putting two and two together, Apollo picked up the tape with his mouth and tapped his paw against the doorframe. When Flash finally caught the cat in his peripheral vision, he scrambled toward him, filled with glee. Unfortunately, that joy didn't come through to Apollo, who instead thought Flash was charging at him. In a rare moment of startlement, Apollo stumbled backwards into the rushing stream of sewer water. By the time Flash was able to pull Apollo from the stream, he'd been badly bruised and battered, yet the hardy little cat was still clinging to life. Flash rushed Apollo to one of the district's local cyberware dealers, taking on a sizable debt to secure the installation of life-saving cybernetics for Apollo. Several hours later, Flash returned to his apartment with a very sleepy Apollo nestled in his arms. From that moment, the pair became utterly inseparable. Though his body changed significantly following the installation of his new cybernetics, Apollo's kind-hearted spirit remained unscathed. Best boy!
McCain.
1 second, miss. Renostator, I'm listening.
You're gonna be accompanying us on our sorties?
Yes. My team and I will provide tactical support if warranted.
And you're going to be making sure neither Flash nor I take off, I reckon.
Correct.
Gotcha. You haven't changed one bit since we last worked together.
I wish I could say the same thing about you. Look at you. You reek, and you're fat.
Whoa. Maybe if MIT wouldn't have dropped me like a hot potato, I'd still be in shape.
Maybe if you'd paid more attention to your surroundings, you wouldn't have been dropped.
Yep, as I said, didn't change one bit. Still the heartless bastard everyone hated.
I'd rather be alive than liked.
Sure. Whatever, man.
Whew, man, that escalated.
Can I feel a spark between you and your boss? McCain going soft.
Nonsense. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Aw, hard-ass Joey McCain is in love. Look at that.
Cease this ridiculous behavior at once, Miss Renostator.
Maybe I was wrong about you after all. There's feelings inside that bald skull of yours.
I will not comment on this further.
I know everything there is to know anyway. I'll leave you to it.
Very well.
Quick word, Mariposa?
1 second, Joey. Yes?
All right.
Do you think we can trust our passengers?
If I said yes, you wouldn't be able to trust me. After all, what if my passenger was talking through me? Or what if I tried to appease it? I'm afraid as long as we're in this situation, discussing the nature of our ailment would be ultimately fruitless.
Interesting perspective. So far, my brain bug has been very concerned about me. In a strange way.
Then we have had very different experiences indeed.
You actually let our guest go when you stormed this place? Why?
Believe it or not, I try to avoid collateral damage to property and lives wherever possible. I'm not a monster.
Yeah, looks like it. For a corp takeover, this whole affair went over far more peaceful than I expected.
I'm glad that Mitsutomo is able to surprise you.
Kinda.
Except for that guy we shot in the face, who we'll call Marvin.
You think there's a spot for me in Mitsutomo when this is over?
I must admit, I didn't think I'd hear these words from you after all that happened. A surprise, for sure, but a welcome one.
I'm not gonna beg. I just want to know where I stand.
If this operation concludes with all of us intact, and to the satisfaction of Mitsutomo, yes, there'd be a place for you, if only to guarantee your discretion.
I'll keep that in mind. Run me through the plan again?
Of course. In order to get rid of our guests, we have to upload them to the intranet of a Black Ops Eurograv lab. We'll get the access codes from the Eurograv executive dining in the Glashuset restaurant all day. We'll need a physical distraction to get into the lab. We'll convince the New Norse Church and Free Finland to assist us with that. Finally, we'll need to drain grid power flowing to the lab. To do so, we'll hire the Android Power Broker Gang, Chaos Circuits.
Got ya.
Everybody got that?
I'll continue preparing.
Very well.
think that's pretty much everything here. Unless there's... Hey, Mochi.
Gotta go.
See you, Eevee.
I don't need...
Okay, the sink. No, I think we're good. Let's go. Oh, wow. So everyone's traveling together? Oh, a new kitty.
That's Jack, a friend of Foxina. He lives somewhere around here. A very well-fed cat. I don't want to bother him. He seems very happy.
Hey there, buddy. Cat enthusiast achievement unlocked. You're damn right. Alright. Oh, this is weird.
I'd rather call a truck to get rid of that thing than reaching into it.
Yeah, who would do such a thing?
None of our little gang is physically wounded. No need to go in there. When this is over, you betcha I'm gonna have a little party in there.
Good job, Jeff. I like how there's a... oh, another kitty. Hello, kitty.
Mariposa said we need to use the Tomo hovercraft for transportation.
I still didn't get my keys back. Okay, apparently we can't click on that kitty. It is cool to see this during the day, though. Oh, we lost most of our stuff, actually.
A black and white photo of Hussa and me when we were...
Oh, wait. Do we need to hand this off? I want to see this real quick.
Good thinking, Eeve. But not good enough.
Okay. Just wanted to see if that was something that we needed. Let's go.
I have a feeling we'll be gone for a long time. If there's any unfinished business, I should deal with it now.
I don't think we have any unfinished business here, guys, so... we got some new rubber gloves. Yeah.
Off we go. Operation Save Ourselves from Weird Brain Slugs or something commences.
Where to, Miss Sotomayor?
So, where to first? Oh, okay, cool. We can go to Mariposa's office and go to all these locations if we want. Lovely.
To the Glassusette, pilot.
Acknowledged.
We'll go to number 1.
What a waste of our lives.
Guarding this arcology is an honorable task.
Is it? My brain has more storage capacity than 10 of these walking bio-waste containers.
Not this again.
Why not? We're better than them. They should be the ones guarding us.
Let me just quickly put you on my mute list again.
Yeah, you do this every time. I swear one day I'll form an Androguard union. I'll fight for our rights, and then you'll come begging me, oh, let me join the glorious union, please, sir. And I will say, screw you, class traitor, dirty bourgeois.
Shut the hell up. Humans are approaching.
Yeah, whatever. Stupid. Damn, whatever.
Okay, I like them.
Welcome to the Sunsore Cantora, one of Bornholm's finest arcologies.
It does indeed look quite dapper here. Perhaps a tad oppressive.
Then it's working as intended. Anyway, let's beat the dreck out of that Eurograv exec upstairs and head back home as quickly as possible. Too much security for my liking round these parts.
Miss Rena's daughter, please don't forget. I'm the lead in this operation. I'd prefer it if we employed less brutish methods to minimize complications.
I agree with the esteemed Lady Eeve. Let us be gentle, like a leaf in the sweet autumn breeze.
Whatever. Fine. After you, Mariposa.
You can't end up getting washed like that, though.
An elevator leading to another part of the arcology. One would expect this sign to feature Sunsore Cantora prominently, but the Glasses set is so popular that it takes center stage. The ground level of this arcology is all let to small private companies to uphold the illusion of economic freedom. Makes the masses happy, and fills the coffers of the real players of the economic game at the same time.
So this is like a corporate expo mall.
This android looks outright bored.
How can you tell?
I studied android body language as part of my education.
Fascinating.
An American Frontiers static perimeter drone. A vicious and effective corporate self-defense measure.
Okay. Oh, Lord. So, Flash is just an item. Emergency beacon, encyclopedia.
This android seems rather keen, and a bit angry. Yes, his demeanor is definitely antagonistic. Looks like someone managed to deface the arcology.
You know, the drone removing that graffiti is much uglier than the graffiti itself.
Have you ever heard of broken windows theory, Miss Rena's daughter?
I'm not ready for a lecture. Just carry on.
Okay. Well...
That's Grandmaster Flashdrive. I'm sure his real name is far more sophisticated than this, but it'll do for now. My temporary companion, Eeve, Rena's daughter. She's uncooperative and dangerous. Thankfully, though, at least she's competent at what she does.
Let's talk to the board droid.
That android doesn't look very interested in his job. Communicating with his partner will likely be more effective.
Okay.
Hey, how are you?
I'm operating at nominal levels, ma'am.
You look a bit angry. Is everything all right?
Of course.
That doesn't sound very convincing. Tell me, what is bothering you?
I'm not at liberty to discuss my private thoughts, ma'am.
I insist.
Fine. I am furious about the lack of workers' rights humans bestow upon the metallic proletariat.
Those are deep thoughts for a security bot. When was your last mind wipe?
Oppressor.
You're quite peculiar.
I like him.
We need access to the Glasses set.
I will need your reservation for that. Citizen ID, please.
Bribe guard? Oh, I don't know if that's going to work necessarily.
I don't have a reservation. Can we come to a different arrangement?
No, I will not support your bourgeois ways. You will not eat with your fellow oppressors today.
Let me get back to you on that.
As you say.
My name is Mariposa Sotomayor. You will let us through.
The CEO of Mitsutomo Bornholm? I would have your cred stick for identity validation then, please.
That is not a possibility at this moment. Please check your visual database for confirmation.
Visual scans are unreliable. I will not get scrapped for letting a pretender through these doors.
What if?
Ma'am, I would appreciate it if you ceased your futile entry attempts.
Farvel for now.
Good day.
This is futile. The android is clearly biased against me. We will have to find another solution.
Okay. So this is where we're going to go all across the the area and like cross-reference and, you know, getting a little bit more complicated.